for the land of the...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the 1. Now Lopez after the missed 3 from John Collins. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
Out to the wing. Collins kicks to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by Capella.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count the basket.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now here's Giannis. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Young against DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Young outside. Here's Collins. Young right side. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Lopez with the block. Middleton outside. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Herter. Capella inside. Lopez is there from the arc. And Lopez pulls it down.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Down low, got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Hunter, no one around him. And the 3 off target. The Bucks trail. Fast break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Middleton. Fires at the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Middleton's got his second basket of the game. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Young inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Count that one.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Giannis outside. Now the dish to Lopez. Giannis passes to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now Lopez. Pass to Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Young. Lou Williams is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Bucks with possession here, following the bucket by the Hawks. Forbes, the pass to Portis. Out to the right wing, and stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Gallinari running. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Finished off by Gallinari. Moves well for a player with a 6'10" frame.
And Holiday kicks to Forbes. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Williams. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks, Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Fernando in at the power forward. Holiday against Williams. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Fernando. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Middleton. The pass to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
Here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gallinari against Middleton. And it's Tucker atop the key. To the middle. Right side, Portis. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Hawks leading by 3. Williams in the post, defended by Middleton. The shot by Okongwu, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Middleton. Down low, Portis takes it from 10. Shot's good by Middleton. And it's now only a 1-point Hawks lead.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Now here's Williams. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 3. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys that will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Tucker with the ball. Passes to Middleton. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And yes, it's good. And now a 5-point Atlanta lead.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Lopez throws it down.
Putting that stanchion to the test, big fella, banging it down.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Young drives in, gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes down.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Young, right side, goes. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Now, here's Hunter. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's Collins with the drive, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Here's Holiday. Back to Giannis. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-down.
Oh, watch out for Come on now, throw it down.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Here's Lopez. Here's Giannis. Count it, and the foul. That one on Collins.
You know, you appreciate the all-around game of the Greek Freak, hitting the boards with relentlessness.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Herter passes to Young. Inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Young's got 14 points for the game.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Middleton with it. He's got 8. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks to Middleton to the inside. Pass to DiVincenzo. His first shot coming late. Hunter grabs the miss.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Young's shot is good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Middleton outside. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. He's got 10.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Atlanta leading by 5.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Capella. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Pocket 6. Portis kicks to Forbes. Here's Connaughton. Plays it up and banks it in.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the paint. Okongwu dishes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
Shoots the 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Clint Capella. Bogdanovich is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. And it's Snell in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, every year it seems like Williams draws more fouls per minute. Man, he's a very savvy offensive talent.
Lou Williams, so crafty, G.A. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Passes it to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Down low. And Portis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
The Hawks leading by 7. Now Williams. Pass to Snell. Lets it go with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Hawks shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Williams against Holiday. Williams' shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Atlanta making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Atlanta leading by 4. Williams looking around. The pass to Fernando. Outside Bogdanovich. Williams passes to Fernando. The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Lou Williams. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Portis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Young, right side, kicks it to Snell. Passes it to Young. Shot clock at 6. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And here's Tucker. Aston Worrell to the inside. Shot from 12. Fernando pulls it in. Atlanta leading by 4. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. To the wing right side. Here's Forbes. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young outside. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 8-point Hawks lead.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is incredible at turning on the Jets when he's feeling.
To the middle, stolen away. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Okongwu, it's good on the putback. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And the Hawks with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Okongwu. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Defended by Young, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The feed to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Here's Herter. Shoots over DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Holiday looking over the floor. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena and nothing.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got... What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Lopez up top. Back to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Giannis against Simmons. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Simmons. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Simmons got 6.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Pass to Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for Ben Simmons.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And so just over a minute and a half played. Trying to get open is Lopez.
Well, he's a bit of a tweener defensively, but I like the effort there from Tobias.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Lopez kicks to Middleton. Lopez against Howard. And Lopez throws it down.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Simmons with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Simmons. 10 points for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Harris against Antetokounmpo, and there it is for him.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Harris against Holiday. And the basket by Harris.
Tobias there taking the contact, still leaning with it, scores it.
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Green against Middleton. No good on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Inside, it's deflected. On the wing, Giannis looks for Holiday, gets it to him, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes. But they'll get another chance. Here's Tucker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
To the left side wing. And stolen by DiVincenzo. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis can't get it to go. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Milton, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. 76ers lead by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Korkmaz, Reed out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Shake Milton, and it's Maxey in at the point guard. Portis trying to free himself.
And Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Milton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
DiVincenzo kicks to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Poked away. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Holiday goes in. Giannis passes to Holiday. The putback stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Here's Milton. That shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Moving it up. No good from Connaughton.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to defend.
Oh,
come on. Yeah, Dwight Howard, one of the biggest targets in transition. You can't allow him to get where he wants to go without resistance.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. And they double up Giannis. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Dishes it to Harris. Over Holiday. Up again. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Can't hit that one.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo for the finish, and the dunk by Giannis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The pass to Harris. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Middleton with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So both teams making some changes here. Now here's Middleton. Defense is right there. That one goes in. Lopez has got 6.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tries it from 19. Middleton on the wing. Back to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. And it's Reed pulling it down. With the floater. And that one's good. Maxi's got 4 points this quarter.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead by 9.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points and 1 block. And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Well, Harris does a good job. Stop, show the ball, get him up in the air, and then find your way to the free throw line.
He doesn't get the second one. Pass to Simmons. Harris dishes to Curry. Fires from deep. And the 76ers get it back. And Simmons is right there. And the 76ers lead by 12.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And there's the feed to Howard. Makes it off the glass. Howard's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
At the top of the key, Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Releases, trying to get open as Lopez. Misses off the right iron. Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's Curry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to the Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derek Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Portis can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Simmons slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And then Simmons slams it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The dish to Curry. Over Middleton, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Simmons. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 4. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Portis throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Maxey passes to Reed. Yep, it counts.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And the layup is good.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Stolen by Tucker. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Comes up empty down low. The 76ers leading by 23, and he commits the intentional foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And it's in there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Antetokounmpo up top. 8 points for him. Here's Lopez, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Don't mistake that Lopez shoots threes now more often, that he can't go down low at that size and do damage.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Now, here's Maxey. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers cruising. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Harris, Maxey out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Maxey passes to Howard. And the shot is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Bucks shooting the ball at 42%. Vogt loose. Harris with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Harris.
Well, Harris getting into the body of the defender and then finishing strong.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Harris.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Maxey passes to Howard. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Howard.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Pass to Thibault. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Down low, here's DiVincenzo. It's blocked. Howard drives in. Here's Maxey. Howard against Lopez. It's Korkmaz in the corner. That 3 off the mark. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Chalk up 2 there. Howard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Lopez passes to Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Howard at the elbow. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Holiday, no one around him. Off target with his 3. The 76ers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. For 3, Harris. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ben Simmons.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Howard in the post. Lopez is there. Howard in the post. Lopez covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Simmons penetrating. They retain possession. Howard, that's good. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nora. Portis with it. He's guarded by Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Simmons with it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic, and with...
Well, Kevin, and...
Thanks, David. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Green, then it's Simmons. And it's Maxey in at the 2. Now here's Simmons. Maxey passes to Howard. 76ers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Capella, the pass to Collins.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Simmons' shot is good.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And here's Young. Outside Collins. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Harris. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Outside Green. Outside Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Now, here is Young. And the dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bogdanovich against Simmons. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. And a change for the Hawks. Williams is checked in. Harris's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williams in the post. Simmons is there.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Hunter with it. He's against Green. Young inside. Guarded by Harris. Williams against Simmons. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Now, here is Young, defended by Milton. Capella dishes to Williams. Collins kicks to Williams. It's another look. And Simmons with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. A shot by Milton, no good.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Simmons. For 3, Harris. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Atlanta now. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 6.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Williams against Simmons. Offensive rebound. Howard kicks to Simmons. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. 6 points for him.
They can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and it's blocked, and he recovers it. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Snell. A second chance effort, and it's blocked. Here's Korkmaz. Gallinari covering. Harris, good.
And you see there Tobias with body control to take the hit, still complete the play.
Here's Gallinari. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Reed out there with Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Now, here's Scott to the paint, And stolen by Okongwu. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Gallinari.
That's just a seasoned move. Great concentration from Gallinari, finishing through contact.
Here's Scott. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Scott's got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Left side, Scott. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Reed the pass to Scott. Just 5 on the clock. Reed down low. Pass to Milton. Now Scott. Back to Milton. There's the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Herter. And that one good.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Snell. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Milton after the basket by Atlanta. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Maxey passes to Scott. Another miss by Philadelphia. Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Okongwu dishes to Gallinari. Over Maxey. Nice move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's a beautiful pump fake. Gallinari is a crafty offensive player who knows how to keep the defense guessing.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Young's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Bogdanovich. Now, here's Thibault. Gallinari with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Young, good.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Simmons left side to the middle. Here's Howard to end the run. Outside for Simmons. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Almost, but it rolls out. Young's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Williams with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The kick out to Young. Lock at 6. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is why you're trying to get him as...
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Collins. Hunter is out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Fernando in at the 4.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Young inside. Kicks it out to Collins. And that one drops. Collins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Simmons. 10 points for him. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Young looking it over. The pass to Hunter. Here's Fernando. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Good. Capella's got 6.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
To the inside. Outside for Simmons. Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Now Young. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Fernando. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Seth Curry in for Ben Simmons.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Bogdanovich inside. Curry meets him. Here's Herter, defended by Scott. Herter, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
It can be deceiving. The quickness of Harris's first step, nice.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Passes it to Snell. The feed to Okongwu. Over Scott. No good. Shot missing. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Harris. And it's all evened up. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Bogdanovich against Curry. Pass to Korkmaz. Pass to Scott. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry kicks to Korkmaz. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here they come. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Inside, here's Harris. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Collins.
An all-around handful to deal with. Tobias with a strong move for the potential +1.
That's good from Harris. 7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Left side, Williams. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks ahead, up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Howard. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here's Harris from the arc. Okongwu grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Reed's checked in. And here is Williams. And the pass to Herter. Gallinari with it. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Trae Young comes in for Kevin Herter. And Hunter subbed in for Williams. Passes to Thybulle. To the paint, here's Howard. Outside, Simmons. Up again, and Howard with the second chance points.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Hunter with it. Simmons is there. Young up top. Kicks it to Hunter. Back to Young. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jumps up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sneaky, quick first step. Gallinari gets downhill, beats his man to the spot, and draws contact.
Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power. He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Young with the ball. Pass to Snell. Now, here is Young, guarded closely. Pass to Fernando. Back to Young. Clock is at 3. To the inside, Capella. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Reed. The 76ers leading For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now the pass to Thibault. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Atlanta with the ball. The Hawks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Young. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Simmons passes to Green. He feeds it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, he's been here before. Howard knows how to take charge when the team needs a bucket.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. To the left wing. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Capella trying to free himself up. Shot's good from Young. And the Hawks lead by 1.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
54 seconds left in the game. Williams passes to Collins. He kicks it to Capella. Here's Hurt. Back to Capella. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Simmons finds Howard. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Williams in the post, defended by Milton. Collins passes to Herter. Here's the teardrop. Oh, missed it. It's good.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And that's an intentional foul. He knocks down the clutch free throw. Atlanta making a switch here. So it gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Young left side. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Timeout called the 76ers. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
And that's going to do it for Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the 76ers. Actually out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Howard. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Curry in at the small forward.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
Simmons, the bounce pass. To the middle. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Now, here's Hunter. Guarded by Harris. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And it's Simmons penetrating. He goes up again. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Young in the corner. 6 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Simmons against Bogdanovich. Simmons passes to Howard. And For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the 4 as we've gotten this overtime period underway. It's Young on the wing. To shoot. Back to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Young. Here's Capella. He doesn't hit that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Outside, Simmons. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Harris outside. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch. That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And we've got,
well, the ceremony.
Thank you, D.A. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. Pass to Hunter. Collins wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. And he gets it to go. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now here's Young. After the miss from Trae Young.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Atlanta. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Middleton is doubled. Lopez outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it down to Middleton. Rebounded by Capella.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Hunter, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Kicks it down to Middleton. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Young with the steal. He kicks it to Capella. Back to Young. Capella, the pass to Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Lopez. Gallinari making his last shot. Middleton left side, and it's good for 2.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic. And when he's involved in the pick and roll, he's really skilled at his decision making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Now here is Young, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Tony Snell comes in for John Collins. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Here's Young after the basket by Milwaukee. There's the feed to Okongwu. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Williams dishes to Okongwu over Lopez. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Giannis up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the shot goes in.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Now here's Williams. They lead by 4. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got his second basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading by 6. Williams passes to Okongwu. And the rejection by Giannis. High post Lopez. Got it up. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Nora, the pass to Portis. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Atlanta leading by 6. Now Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Fernando. Pass to Snell. The rebound by the Bucks.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation. from no threes to being a dead-eye corner three shooter.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Now here's Williams. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. The shot missing. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Portis. Knocks it loose. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. That one, no good. Tucker with the ball. Young's there. Nice shot by Portis.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And here's Young. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Tucker. Middleton on the wing. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot clock at 6. Nice shot by Portis. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Ogden, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Connaughton. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Young passes to Capella. 1:43 left in the first half of the game. Down low, just 5 to shoot. Picked off in midair. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's DiVincenzo. The lead is 2, and the pass to Holiday. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Looking to end the run. It's deflected. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. There's 42 seconds left in the first half, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Bucks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Young's checked in for Williams.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Young. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Here is Forbes out to the right wing. From deep. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a nice 7-point lead. And that should...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Now here is Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez passes to Middleton. Over Hunter. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Capella with it. Now guarded by Giannis. From deep, Collins nailed from three-point land.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now here is Holiday. Inside, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Right side out of Kumbo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Forbes. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the board.
Fernando, the second chance points on the tip in. Fernando's got his first 2 points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
That one drops for him. Portis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fernando. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And then for Atlanta, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Alinari comes in for Okongwu. And Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell. Now here's Giannis. He's got 6. Passes it to Portis. 9 feet out. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And Middleton subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Bucks leading by 5. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lopez has got 8 points.
Lopez not to be denied. Nice strong finish there.
Left side Williams. And that one is good. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. 1 second left. No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Lopez. Lock at 6. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Snell. Buries it down low. Snell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
So it's the Hawks now. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's good, 2 points. Snell's got 4 points in the quarter. Snell's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Middleton with it. Lays it up off the glass.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
Now here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Good on the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Hawks trail by 3. Williams looking over the floor. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Bucks leading by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's DiVincenzo following the basket by Trae Young. Pass to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Launches it. He can't hit that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. From 13, that's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Young. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Shot by Collins, no good. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Now here's Middleton. Back to Holiday. Shot's good by Middleton.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides it.
Here's Young. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Milwaukee in the lead. And here's Holiday. That one misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Collins. The pass to Herter. To take the lead. It falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Gallinari against Antetokounmpo. Yes!
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Young against Holiday. 5 on the clock. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Nwora. And an intentional foul right there.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Here's Young. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Brook Lopez.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the center. And the first one drops. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. He hits both from the stripe. The Bucks trail. Now here's Giannis. To the inside. Lopez up top. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. And he comes up with the deuce. DiVincenzo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez, and the dunk by Capella.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Holiday looking for an opening. Dish now to Lopez. And that one, good.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Count it, good. Young's got 21.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Middleton outside. Down low. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Young with the ball. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnny Snell's checked in for Kevin Herter.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Portis kicks to Middleton. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Patience is a virtue. And Chris Middleton, virtuous.
Here's Young. Second shot opportunity. Capella. Good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young looking around. Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. Shot from 12. Can't connect. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Up next, the 70. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sport. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward spot. And for the 76ers, they've got Ben Simmons. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. And it's Green, and it's Curry in at the 2 spot. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
The putback and stay with the play, Harris.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work in getting after it on the glass.
Outside Holiday. Passes to Lopez. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Howard kicks to Simmons. There's the triple. Philadelphia with the new shot clock. Curry passes to Simmons. The 3. Howard against Holiday. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. It's stolen by Curry. And now the 76ers on the break. And Simmons slams it in.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Middleton can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo defending.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the deep. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Now here's Green following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Goes back up. And Simmons with the layup. Simmons got 8 points.
With tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
They are just killing them on the interior.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And then for Milwaukee, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Forbes can't get it to go.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Scott can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trays. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the point guard. Middleton outside. Pass to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Portis has got his first points in this one.
And this speaks to how strong Portis is. It's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the 76ers now. Here's Milton. No good on the three. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. The 76ers leading by 5. Scott finds Milton. Portis against Scott. Here's Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Bobby Portis. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Middleton. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
And there's the pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Thibault. Defended by DiVincenzo. Thibault can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 7. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Count that one. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Pass to Korkmaz. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Maxey passes to Scott. And the bank shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And stolen by Thibault. Here's Milton, and he converts the layup.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Giannis outside. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Portis. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Here's Maxey. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Connaughton passes to Portis. Green against DiVincenzo. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there. Feeds
to Tucker. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And Simmons is right there. Simmons got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
You can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Now the Bucks moving it up. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here comes Harris leading the fast break.
The defenders have to be aware of Green's active hands. He seems to time his steals perfectly.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Left side, Portis. Now Green still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove this amount.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds. That's all for now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Holiday against Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree.
Wanting to improve his outside jump shot. When he makes it, everything else opens up for him.
Holiday with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Simmons passes to Howard. Tries again. They shoot again. Missed it, even after all those chances. To the paint, here's Middleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Here's Milton. The shot that time, not on target. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Middleton. Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Maxey. Right wing. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Harris passes to Howard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Another shot. Harris kicks to Howard. Over Middleton. That's good from Howard on the assist from Harris. Howard's got 10.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Dishes it to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right positioning inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Howard with the stuff.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here's Harris from the arc. No good. Bucks trail by 17 and stolen by Howard. Shoots the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Thibault, the pass to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to Harris. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Giannis against Harris. Puts it up from 15. Howard's shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Now here is Holiday.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. The shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Korkmaz to the inside. Howard in the post. Lopez is there. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got 8 here in the quarter.
You can't allow Howard to get this kind of positioning. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Maxey passes to Howard. Lopez with the steal. And so it's Philadelphia sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. They get it back. Ball's knocked loose. Portis with it. Here's Tucker. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
And here is Simmons. The pass to Curry. Three-pointer. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Clock at 6. Howard in the post, defended by Portis. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Simmons dishes to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Tucker.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
Here is Forbes. From deep three-point range, The shot misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And a wide open look for Simmons. Off target from three-point range. Bucks trail by 19. Here's Tucker. Count it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Takes the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Tucker. Pass to Connaughton. To the middle. Portis against Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
Plays with so much passion. Love how effective Portis is at drawing fouls.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Green, the pass to Howard. They could use a bucket. And the layup's good off the glass. Howard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Here's Portis. Offensive rebound.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Down low. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. He had a nice open look right there. 9 points for Tobias Harris.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great spacing.
It's Giannis with the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Free throw good. Giannis. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Giannis.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Milton kicks to Reed. Over to the wing. Howard in the post. Lopez is there. Tries again. Passes to Reed. It's deflected. Lopez with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Dwight Howard.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton.
And he makes the first.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Mike Scott's checked in for Dwight Howard. On the wing, Milton. Defended by DiVincenzo.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Holiday.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot from 12. And that one hits back iron. Now DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing, beyond the arc. The shot, no good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and
hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got his team on the board to start the game for the 76ers.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Young left side, rebounded by Howard. Philadelphia with the ball.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
It's stolen by Capella. Here's Young. No good there. Good D by Howard. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number one choice, and that was Trae Young.
Shots good from Young.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Simmons feeling it out a bit. The pass to Harris. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got his second basket.
Intent on keeping that possession alive. Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The Hawks making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 6.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Herter. Just 4 to shoot. And it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Bogdanovich. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxi's subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Shots good by Williams. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor jumper. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Hawks making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. Now Now here's Curry. Here's Maxey. Williams with the defensive effort. Knocked loose. Here's Scott. Here's Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. Right side Scott. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Curry outside. Rebound Atlanta. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Now here's Williams. Defended by Milton. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. And another shot. Here's Okongwu. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Reed sinks that one from the post.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Williams scanning the floor. Here's Fernando. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Williams is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Snell in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Milton. Following the miss by Lou Williams. No problems knocking that one down. Milton's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the 76ers. Young outside. Scott pulls it in.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Passes it to Milton. Second chance shot. Here's Howard. Right side Scott. Over to the left wing. Here's Korkmaz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fast break, the Hawks. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Snell.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
Hawks shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Here's Young. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Milton. Gallinari covering. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. Collins checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in for Williams.
Yeah, no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Inside, here's Capella. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Scott with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Now the pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 on the clock. Scott the pass to Korkmaz. And he makes that one. Korkmaz has got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Young inside. 1:30 left now here in the second. Knocked away. Now Green. Pass to Korkmaz. Six on the shot clock from about 16. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Yep, that one goes. Young's got his second basket of the game.
A big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
On the wing, Scott. Back to Simmons. Kicks to Scott. Simmons on the wing. Back to Scott. Pass to Korkmaz. The three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Trae Young. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And then for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz. Howard with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Simmons. Oh, that was something else.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Williams against Simmons. Pass to Fernando. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
He's a bit.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by... And that'll do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Green, and it's Thybulle in at the 2. And stolen by Simmons. Here's the break. Here's Harris. Green, the pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Trae Young. Over Collins. Stolen by Collins. Young inside. Defended by Thybulle. It's good. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. And
they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Harris. On the wing, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Young. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Atlanta making some changes. Bruno Fernando comes in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Philadelphia also making some changes. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. Seth Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Now, here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Curry dishes to Howard. And there's the pass to Maxey. Harris outside. Shoots over Capella, takes the 12-footer and hits. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Tobias Harris becoming better and better from that range.
Young outside. Here's Capella. Yes! And the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Goodwin comes in for Kevin Huerter. The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Here's Williams. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And Curry pulls it down.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Williams. Here's Capella. Yes, that goes in. Capella's got 11.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Goodwin. Then for the 76ers, Reedy's checked in for Howard. Scott comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Seth Curry.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Huerter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's Okongwu, top of the key. For the tie. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Reed with it. Pass to Milton. From past the arc. Kept alive. Goes back up. Reed misses. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Snell. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Milton. Here's Reed. It's off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 1. They've got Gallinari. Also Collins out there. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Huerter in a 2-guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
Here's Williams. No good on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Collins against Simmons. Here's Howard. Drops in the layup for 2. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Here's Simmons following the score by Lou Williams. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Huerter. The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
The threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Simmons finds Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, easy call.
First one falls for him.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Now, here is Young. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
And Howard with the stuff.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here is Young. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. 5 to shoot. The putback. That's tipped and stolen by Simmons. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Capella.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
Outside, Simmons. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Collins with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Capella kicks to Young. And the basket is good.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
The 76ers leading by 4. Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard doing a great job showing his ability to score in a critical situation.
1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Young up top. Defended by Thibault. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Molinari, he's checked in for Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Hutter. Philadelphia also making some changes. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Jake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle. Now here is Harris. Drills the elbow jumper.
And Tobias says, I'll take you home.
43 seconds left in the fourth.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Young.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Harris outside. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard, the pass to Green. And the 76ers get it back. And here is Howard. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well.